Hello students, today we will start a new chapter which is chapter number 12 of class 7th algebraic expressions. Okay, so see here in first question what we have to check. Get the algebraic expression in the following cases using variable, constant and arithmetic operations. So what we call variable, any alphabet, either it is x, a, b, c up to z are called variables, and any number which is having a definite value, that is called constant. And what are arithmetic operations? That are four operations: plus, multiply, divide and subtraction. These are the four arithmetic operations. So see here, first one, subtraction of z from y, means we have to subtract z from y. So here is the first one. Same, one half of the sum of numbers x and y. So what is the sum of number x and y? Sum of number x and y, x plus y. And what is one half? One half means 1 by 2. So see here, 1 by 2 x plus y. Likewise, you have to solve all the options of question number 1. Now let us move towards question number 2. So see here what is given. In question number 2, it is written, identify the terms and their factors in the following expression. Show the term and factors by tree diagram. Okay. So let me show you what are the factors and what are the terms. Suppose this is any algebraic expression 2x plus 3. Okay. Now these two terms are separated by which arithmetic operation? This is separated by plus sign, means we are having two terms. First term is 2x and second term is 3. Okay, so see, like this, how many terms are here? First term is minus 3, and remember one thing, if there is a negative sign written in front of any variable or any constant, you have to include that sign within the factor or the term. So there are two terms, first one is x and second one is minus 3. So see here in a tree diagram, these two are terms, x and minus 3. Now what are the factors? X can be written as x into 1. So these are the factors, means the given term can be split into how many factors? That is called that factor. And minus 3 can be written as minus 1 into 3. Okay, let me show you one more example. So this is whole expression. Now how many total terms are there? First, second and third. There are total 3 terms. Okay, here we have written 1 x and x square. Now 1 can be written as 1 into 1, x can be written as 1 into x, and x square means how many times x? 2 times x. So x multiplied by x gives us x square. This is called tree diagram, and these are called terms and factors. So this is how you can complete question number 2. Now let us see question number 3. This is our question number 3. Sorry, we can say question number 2, option number 2. Okay, identify terms and factors in the expressions given below. Now we have to find out terms and factors. Here you can read, expression is defined as numbers, symbols and operators such as grouped together that show the value of something. Numbers mean constant, symbol means x, y, z or abc, operators means plus, minus, divide and multiply. So see here, if this is expression, what are the terms? Terms are, there are two terms, minus 4x and 5. I have told you have to consider negative sign along with the terms. So terms are minus 4x and 5. And what are the factors? 4x can be written as minus 4 into x, and 5 can be written as 5 as it is. So this is how you can split term into its factors. So let us move towards question number 3. What is given in question number 3? See, this is our question number 3. Okay. Identify the numerical coefficient of terms other than the constant in the following expression. Numerical coefficient means any number which is multiplied with any variable, that is called numerical coefficient. And we have to eliminate any single number which is written, that is considered as constant. So see here, 5 minus 3t square. Now here you can see 5 is all alone, no variable is multiplied with 5, so we cannot take out any coefficient from 5 because we have to take out coefficient from the given variable. Now what is variable here? Is t square, and what is multiplied with 3t square? Minus 3 is multiplied with t square, so minus 3t square is having a term which is having variable and the coefficient is minus 3. Now here in second number option, 1 plus t square plus t cube. Here you can see 1 is all alone, no variable is multiplied with 1, so we cannot consider this term to take out numeric coefficient. But what about this one? T square and t cube, these are the variables. If I multiply 1 in t, I will get the same resultant. If I multiply 1 in t square, again also I will get the same resultant. In simple words, if we multiply any given term with 1, we will get the same resultant. Okay, so what are the coefficients? 1, 1 and 1. So these are the coefficients of second number option. Likewise, you can solve question or the options which are given below. Now let us see question number 4. What is given in question number 4? So see, this is our question number 4. What is given here? Identify terms which contain x and give the coefficient of x. So first, from this expression, we need to find out which term is containing x. So you can see easily this term is containing x. So y square x is the term which is containing x. Now, what is the coefficient of x? Or we can say what is multiplied with x here? Y square is multiplied with x. So y square is the coefficient. Now, same here we can check in which term x is given. Minus 8yx is the term which is holding x. So see here, minus 8xy. Now here, if we remove x, what is multiplied with x? Minus 8 and y. So here minus 8 and y. Like that you can take out coefficient of x. Now B number option is also given for fourth number. Identify the terms which contain y square and give the coefficient of y square. Like in previous one, we have to find out coefficient of x. Here we have to find out coefficient of y square. Now see, this term is not containing y square, but this term is containing y square. So term containing y square minus x y square, because we have to consider negative sign. Now what is multiplied with y square? Multiplied is minus x. So what is coefficient of y square? That is minus x. Likewise, you can solve further options. This is our question number 4. Now let us see what is given in question number 5. See, this is our question number 5. What is written? Classify into monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial means any expression which is containing one term. Binomial means two term. Trinomial means three term. And any expression which cannot be classified among monomial, binomial and trinomial, that we have to consider as polynomial. Okay. So see here, how many terms we are having? This is first term, this is second term. So this is a binomial. Two terms means binomial. Second one, only one term is here, so this is monomial. Now here you can see 1, 2 and 3 terms are here, so this is a trinomial. Only one term is given, so monomial. 3 terms are given, so trinomial. 2 terms are given, so binomial. This is also 2 terms, so binomial. Okay, like this you can easily find out the given classification of monomial, binomial and trinomial. This is question number 5. Now let us see question number 6. What is given here? See, this is our question number 6. State whether a given pair is a like term or unlike term. Now, what are like term and unlike term? Suppose if I write 2b plus 5c, here 5c and plus 6b. Okay. Now, in which two terms you are having b as a variable? In first term and in second term. So, the term which is containing same variable, okay, that are called like terms. You cannot consider here what are the constant written in front of the variable, like here is 6, here and is 2. Okay, so you have to ignore signs and the constant which is written in front of variable. So see here which are like terms, 1 and 100. Both are what? Both are constant. Okay, both are constant, so these are like term. Now here minus 7x, 5 by 2x. In both the cases x is given, so these two are also like term. Now minus 29x, minus 29y. Here you can easily see minus 29 is common in both the terms, but we have to check the like terms on the basis of variable. In both the cases, in minus 29x and minus 29y, both the variables are different, so these are unlike terms. Likewise, you can solve further options. Now let me show you last question of this exercise, which is question number 7. Okay, so see, identify like terms in the following. So first we need to find out like terms. Here are the given numbers written. Now x, y square. Now here you can see x and y square variable is present, x and y square variable is present. Okay, you have to eliminate this sign and this constant. I have told you all you have to focus on the given variable with the same power. Here also you can say y x square is present and y x square is present. Sequence is different, but in both the cases y x square is present. In all the three terms, x square is present. So these three are also like terms. Here you can see y is present in both the terms. So this is also like term. So like that you can easily find out what are the like terms. And among this also you can find out what are the like terms. Like PQ we are having. So these are like terms. And if only numbers are written, so this should be considered as constant. So constant are also like terms. So this is how in this exercise we have discussed about terms, factors, coefficients, like terms, unlike terms, and classification of all the algebraic expressions into monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. So thank you students for watching this video till end.